Welcome back to the channel, guys. Easy Crypto here again for another video. So what I wanted to talk about today is where we're on the market. Obviously we're still heading towards all-time highs. We have broken all-time highs, and as history tells us, after we break all-time highs with Bitcoin, 2 to 3 weeks later we do see a massive push up in our altcoins. And with that being said, the likes of Gala are up on the day. The likes of Gala are up on the week. We're up 40 to 50% on our Gala trade, guys, which is super bullish. And with that being said, I do believe the next narrative to really fly is GameFi, guys. So today I'm going to talk about my particular picks and where they can go in this particular bull cycle, right, guys? So 100x, 50x, 20x, 10x, and a watch list. Okay, so but first, before we go into that, I want to take you through some market sentiment, where we are in the market, guys. So like we do in every video, Mags, we follow Mags. Do recommend you follow him. Brilliant trader. And he says in every Bitcoin bull market, prices often take several short-term pullbacks before reaching its peak. Currently price is up 378% from its bottom at 15,500, guys. So we've already witnessed 4 pullbacks of around 20 to 22%, and a few more such pullbacks are likely as the price continues to rise towards its peak. Don't get shaken out. Dips off a buy-in. So this is really key, guys. So when we see these dips, we want to be buying, we don't want to be selling. Yeah, so keep that in mind. One last thing I wanted to mention before we get into the main part of the video is one of my favorite YouTubers, Crypto Rover, said GameFi is the next narrative to blow up. This is why you need to prepare yourself, right? So previously, when we've hit all-time highs, 2 to 3 weeks after the Bitcoin all-time high, we start to see a run in our altcoins. And with GameFi being the next narrative to really blow up, I thought I'd bring you a video with what particular coins can do what particular X's, guys. In my personal opinion, this is not financial advice, but just for a bit of fun, we're going to see what I believe are the next best gaming coins, guys. So there are a few new additions to what I previously did, but let's just go with the basics first, okay? The basic ones that we all know about, which we all follow, okay? So to start with, we're going to go with the Sandbox. With Sandbox, I do believe the Sandbox is still a 20x from its previous position. Sandbox did absolutely excellent in the previous bull cycle, but it's not the new shiny coin. So eyes won't be purely on the Sandbox. We're going to see retail coming in. We've already seen that. I've told you about that. Retail are coming in now, so they're going to be looking at new gaming coins. I'm not saying this can't do really well, because the 20x is absolutely unbelievable, but personally still think that is a 20x from these particular highs right now. But we're going to move into some kind of more degen coins as we go along, and some that aren't even out at the moment, guys. So one that I really want to talk about is Guns, which is off the grid. So Guns is the token for off the grid, and I do believe that is up there in a 50x if not 100x category, guys. So Guns is obviously the token. I will quickly bring it up. I did a video yesterday about this particular project, but I will quickly bring it up for you guys. So Guns is a first-person AAA game, guys, which is super cool. It's a bit like Cyberpunk crossed with like you Call of Duty type games. Really interesting project. You can earn rewards basically from playing this particular game. You could actually play this as a Web 2 game as well. If you don't want anything to do with the Web 3, then obviously you wouldn't be watching my channel. But if you didn't actually like the NFT side of things and gaining Guns tokens, then you can play this as a Web 2 game. But still think this is really cool game. It's made on Unreal Engine, which is going to be, graphics are going to be amazing, and the gameplay is amazing. So obviously, look, you can earn rewards from playing this particular game, and it is super cool. Obviously, check out my previous video. It's on the AVAX chain, and I'm not sure actually if you can. I don't think this particular project is coming out within the next few weeks. I'm not sure where you can actually get this project, but I'll do a little bit more digging for you guys to see where we can actually buy into this particular. Okay, so it's going to, off the grid is planned to be launched early 2024. Still not been launched, so I'll do a bit of digging, see what I can find. But this is an absolutely awesome project. and it is going to do some big things in the gaming industry, guys. Not only in cryptocurrency, but actually in the gaming industry. I'm trying to find some footage for you, but if you want to find a bit more footage, go to my previous video. This is actually the Web 2 website. Footage looks absolutely amazing. It's something that I personally would play, right? So it is like a battle royale kind of type game, first person shooter with on Unreal Engine. So what more can you ask for? Brilliant project, 50x at least, guys. So moving on. That's one for the future. It's not out at the minute, but Gala, in my opinion, Gala has made a massive run already. Do believe that Gala potentially has a 20x in it currently, right? 20x from these levels. Gala had a great bull run in the last cycle, but it's not one of the shiny coins, and this is going to be a feature of this video, to be perfectly honest. 20x from these particular levels, still a good shout. If you're holding Gala from last bull cycle, yes, you can get some decent profits from this coin, but in my opinion, there are better options out there, guys, right? So, Plays App one that I do believe can 100x, and purely for the reason it's got some brilliant game developers behind this. It's got people who have used to work for Miniclip, people who have worked for really decent companies. There's a brilliant team behind this project, and they're easy to play mobile games. So it's a mobile gaming application. Quickly bring it up for you as well. So here we go. Plays App. Would help if I could actually spell it, but Plays App. Yep. Plays App's not really done a lot since I've previously invested in it over the year, 50%. But it's nothing compared to what other particular coins have done previously. We're still so low, guys. Look at this, $11 million market cap. $11 million market cap. That's why I personally believe it can be can 100x from these particular levels, guys. So early on the BNB Smart Chain. KuCoin, BitGet, Gateway, no major exchanges either. This is actually going to blow up in this bull cycle, guys. About what Plays App is actually a mobile gaming system, guys. So you can play this wherever you want. Mobile gaming makes up for the majority of gaming in the whole world, guys, and it's got some brilliant backers and a great team, such as people who have worked for Miniclip. Super cool, and obviously they've got some brilliant partnerships as well. Have a look at the games. I've done a video on this previously which is showing some of the gameplay as well. Super addictive, and you can then obviously rewards from playing this particular game. So moving back, like I said, we've got Plays Up here as 100x, and I do believe it is 100x purely because we've got such a small market cap. It's 11 million, guys. That's absolutely tiny. It can easily 100x this bull cycle, and I've put some money into this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys, we hit that target of 100x with this particular coin. So here is a Marvia. Where am I going to put that, guys? Where am I going to put that? This project, I believe, can do a 50x from these positions. I'm not going to put it at 100x, and I will let you know why. Obviously, the market cap is a lot higher than the likes of something like Plays App, guys. Reminds me a little bit of kind of Axie Infinity. What Axie Infinity did last bull cycle, and I do believe Heroes of Marvia can do something similar, but with a market cap of 220 mil, I think realistically 50x from these positions is probably a reasonable shout. It's on the Ethereum network as well, which obviously lends itself to some issues as well, with obviously massive gas fees when you want to sell this particular project. Good, you know, they've got audits. Let's quickly press on the website. I brought you this particular project before, but it's like a role play kind of game, which is actually quite cool, and it's backed by some brilliant brands, world-class brands, Crypto.com, Binance, etc. I'm pretty sure it's backed by an investor as well, which is Animoca Brands, and that is one of the things we do look for when we're trying to find these gems, is we look for who it's backed by. If it's backed by someone like Animoca Brands that we know has brought out some brilliant projects in the past, then, which it is, here we go, Animoca Brands backed by world-class partners. Animoca Brands is one of them. Obviously there's way more, but in my previous experience, Animoca Brands is one of the best ones. So if we know it's been backed by them, it's going to be a relatively decent project. and in my opinion, it looks really, really cool. It looks similar to like what Axie Infinity kind of did in the previous bull cycle. Command your army to victory, build your base, grow your army, and it reminds me of kind of like Clash of Clans, almost like Civilization kind of game, which you can earn your rewards from. Really happy about this particular project. And obviously get in when you can, guys. Obviously not financial advice, but this one can, in my opinion, can 50x from these current positions. That's why I put it in that category. Now we are going to talk about Hello, guys. I know Hello isn't actually a gaming token, but right, guys, this is probably very, very it's going to get some hate from a few people, but Hello Labs isn't actually a gaming coin, right? It's not a gaming token, but they do have a game out, right? Hello, I'm super bullish about Hello. It's had a lot of hate and a lot of FUD recently, but I'm holding strong and I've been buying in the dips, and it's really gonna show dividends in this bull cycle when everything starts to pick up, right, guys? Paul Castlin's not going to make this project go to shit. He's already doing massive things for this particular company. It's now available on the Solana ecosystem as well, as far as I'm aware, and there is some great hype between what they're going to do in the future. It's now got a game that's come out. They've produced another season of the show as well, and they've actually got a working product. This is a brilliant project, guys, and I've covered this multiple times, how Hello will pick up this bull cycle. A little blip like this is a perfect opportunity to buy, guys. In my opinion, it's a perfect opportunity to buy, and we're going to see massive returns in the community because people are buying this particular token, guys. And I'm going to put it here. It's not a gaming token, but it kind of is because they have got a game that's come out. But it's all around the entertainment side of things, and Paul Caston is going to take this project to new levels, guys. So, where are we going to go next? Mirria. Mirria is backed by Alex Becker. 50x from these positions is quite doable, in my personal opinion. Mirria has seen quite a big run, but it still can go to a 50x from its current market cap, in my opinion, because of the backing behind it. If Alex Becker mentions it again, it's going to shoot, especially as retail coming in. When he starts to mention projects like this now, Mirria is going to go absolutely mental because of retail getting into this particular project, guys, right? So anyway, moving on the list. I'm not going to show you Mirria because we've spoken about it so much before. We know what it's about. Shrapnel, guys. So Shrapnel is, from these current positions, is a 20x. People are going to hate me for saying this, but that's where I put Shrapnel. Shrapnel's pumped so much recently. If I can actually spell it. So here we go. Shrapnel down 2% on the day. It's at $80 million market cap. Not amazing, but over the course of the month, 20% on the month, and in the year 230%. This is another coin on AVAX, which is a little bit like off the grid in terms of what it's kind of trying to do, but obviously this coin is actually out at the moment. So as you can see, look, it's an absolutely brilliant website, and you can obviously earn rewards for playing this particular game, Shrap token, but they actually advertise this in their current website rather than kind of splitting Web 2 and Web 3. They've integrated them both together. The Shrap token is what you'll be using if you want to play this as a Web 3 game. At the heart of the Shrapnel economy is Shrap token, providing utility and the medium of exchange on the Shrapnel platform, guys, which is fueled by AAA talent. Their developers have worked on some brilliant projects such as Halo, Call of Duty, etc., which is obviously massively bullish. So this project with an $80 million market cap, obviously, I've mentioned this previously before, but so single games, if it's not like single games are a lot more risky than games that have got multiple games, because if this particular project does go down and it is actually crap, they've got nothing else to back up. They can't bring another game out. Well, technically they could, but it'd be very hard for them. So that's why I kind of err on the side of caution when I'm investing in a single game, right? Rather than like a gaming studio, which is multiple games, right, guys? But Shrapnel is backed by Alex Becker, you know, shielded by him. It's got multiple. It's had a really good run. It's had 230% run in this year, which is absolutely excellent. Where can I see this particular project going? In my opinion, it's 50x from these current positions with a market cap of $79,000. Sorry, $79 million, nearly $80 million, in my opinion. 8.3% circulating supply, really not good, but most gaming projects have a very short, small supply. What I would say on that, if you're looking at a project with a circulating supply which is not very good, have a look at the token unlocks. If the token unlocks aren't going to be for like 3 years, 2 years, there's no issue with you buying this particular coin. But if you know the unlocks are coming within the next few months, it might be an issue, right? So just take that into consideration when you're buying any of these projects. So there we go, Shrapnel's there, guys. Moving on, Lit Labs 100x all day, guys. 100x. Can I show you this project quickly? You know what I mean about Lit Labs. I've spoken about this so many times. We're going to type this in here. Lit Labs, one of my most searched projects. Currently really, really far down. 7% nearly on the day, 14% on the week, 23 on the month. When everything else is absolutely pumping, Lit is going down and down. This here is why I think it can be 100x. We've got a market cap which is 7 million, guys. That's like, I can't tell you how small this is for such a good project. Circulating supply is not great either, guys. But as you're noticing with gaming projects do have a small circulating supply. It's all about the token unlock schedule. I like the fact it's on the BNB smart chain as well. This is going to absolutely rocket this run, in my opinion. It's massively undervalued, and I would be considering DCNA into this. From seeing this, potentially might be really, really good time to invest in this project, guys. Told you about this project before. If you haven't invested in this, now's a great time to invest in this. I'll probably be doing another DCA play into this because we're so heavily down the month, especially in a bull cycle, guys. Right, when this takes off, it's going to really rock it. So what Lit Labs is doing is they have produced a game called Cyber Titans. They do want to produce more games as well. Cyber Titans is like being played within the esports system as well. Everyone knows esports. I'm going to quickly show you the website again. I've done a video of this of me actually playing this game. I was horrendous at it. It's not a game that I particularly get too involved in. I'm more like the Call of Duty kind of first or third person shooters I kind of like. Cyber Titans is the game. In my opinion, it's a little bit of a button basher, but it could easily catch on, and there's so many people that like this particular type of game. It's being played already. They have tournaments with Cyber Titans as the game, which is super cool. And they've got great partners, Seedify, Elixir. It's available actually to play on the Elixir platform as well, which is really, really bullish, guys. And it is being played all over the world now with tournaments played for money. And you can earn rewards from actually playing this particular game. And they've got really, really good investors and also a good team that that have produced this particular project, teaming up with esports, which is super cool. So if you want to learn more about this particular project, obviously go and have a look at my video about Lit Labs, because I did it a few days ago. But that is a 100x play, easy 100x play in my personal opinion. Take profits before that, obviously. But here we go. So Gala, so Gile as well. Gile's difficult one to place really, but it's still going to be on my watch list on the 50x category. Let's pop Gile in here. So against Relevant, $80 million market cap, similar to Shrapnel, better circulating supply, BNB, which is good, bullish, had an audit done on it, 13%. So we're comparing this to kind of Lit Labs. Lit Labs has got a lot more room to run than Gile, but Gile potentially has better backers and a better actual website as well. So Play the Future, Discover Our Games, Elemental Raiders, this is the one that people are talking about at the moment. They've got some other games that are going to be developed in the future as well, but it's like a gaming studio, so they've got multiple games that they want to actually bring out in the future as well. Look, gameplay looks pretty cool. I've done actually a video on this as well, so if you want to check it out, please have a look at my other videos, and I'll obviously please have a look at my other videos. It's on there. I'm not going to show you all of this because it's going to be a massively long video, but Elemental Raiders looks like a cool game. It's like a Gile is actually really good project. It's got multiple games that they plan on bringing out. They've planned on bringing out a lot more this year as well. If you have a look at their roadmap, team is excellent as well. We'll just quickly click on the team before we move on. They've got Trip Hawkins, who have worked for the EA Sports and who's the director of product marketing for Apple. You need people like that in the team if you're going to do really well this bull cycle. So yeah, I believe this is a 50x play, guys. Moving on from here, another one I wanted to bring up, which I don't think many people are talking about currently in this industry at the minute, is Legends of Alumia. This personally is a 100x play. Right, guys, so Legends of Alumia, let's have a look what this particular game is, guys. Legends of Alumia is a next generation massive multiplayer online role-playing game, which is really interesting because I'd be interested in this kind of game. Most MMOs, players can't own their gear, it's locked up on their developers' servers, but obviously with bringing it a Web3 game, we now gives players full autonomy over characters, equipment and items by placing them squarely in players' ownership using the Web3 token, guys. Now this particular project is backed by brilliant brands, and like I said before, this is what you need to look at if you're going to invest in a project early, is what their partnerships are. Animoca brands are one of the best in terms of bringing investment opportunities and brilliant partners, guys. So anything that's backed by Animoca brands normally does pretty well, so this is one that you would look out for, right, guys? Just backed by Animoca brands, brilliant project. Like we're talking about Lit Labs, we've been around a $14 million, well, about an $8 to $10 million market cap. Market cap on this is actually 14 million, guys, and the self-reported circulating supply is 57%. It's obviously self-reported, so that's something you need to look out for. If it's self-reported, it's a bit dodgy, yeah. The reason why I like this as well is because it's on the Solana ecosystem. You know what Solana's been doing with meme coins. You know, we've had actual Salama, the unofficial mascot of Solana. With it being on Solana, I think this is a great opportunity for this to do really well. As you can see, it's had a big run up here over the last course of the year. So we have 201% pump, and now we are cruising around 0.025, guys. For Alumia Crowns, please check it out. This is a brilliant opportunity to get in a really good project. Obviously it's not on major exchanges as of yet. With such a small market cap, this can 100x in my personal opinion, with a $14.6 million market cap. And obviously if you want to buy it, you can buy it on these particular ecosystems. Well, actually, to be honest, the only one you can really buy is on Gate.io, unless you use a DEX such as Orca or Jupiter. Would recommend Jupiter. It's a lot easier than Orca in my opinion. So there we go, Alumia Crowns, brilliant project. Please check it out, have a look at it, get in early before it starts to absolutely moon, guys. So these are the ones that I really wanted to talk about this particular video, right? I will drop a few more that have been previously talked about, but for this particular video, these are my picks for this upcoming bull cycle. Obviously I will do individual videos on this as well, so we get a bit more of information about these particular projects. But guys, there's plenty of opportunity to make money in this market, but just don't get overzealous and start swapping out coins. If you believe in a coin, please just stick with it and wait for it to pump, right? Because the majority of coins will pump. You just don't want to time the top. You don't want to invest and buy at the top, guys. So with that being said, please like and share and subscribe this particular video. It means a lot to me, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Thanks.